Rob Smith. It's September 30th, 2025. It's the last day of September. Tomorrow, October 1st, we'll have Rabbit, and the beginning of Inktober, and a few other things. It's also Cattober, and it's a friend of mine, Chad Fry, animator out of California. He's doing a Monsters through the month of October. I might play with that a little bit. But quite far away from all that is this book I picked up today. I just love the illustration on the front of it because this is in paper. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting it to move. This is in paper. This is the actual cover. I forgot the date. What date of this is? Date of this is. Oh, it's got a. And there's another. It's George Washington. I think he signed it. Yeah, I think it's original Washington signature. George. No, this is. Oh no, this is only 1906. So I think Washington died in 1905, but I could be wrong. This is a book called American Hero Stories. As if you can't tell by the title. By Eva Tappan. I believe Eva Tappan did some other books too. But this is a nice little illustration put right in. Now the print of, you can almost see that the type has been stamped into the book. It's like it's embossed basically. But this was printed just as it is, and the colors are still really good for 121 years old, huh? I think I got the math right there. Correct me if I'm wrong. 119 years old. And that, it's just really nice. Now let me come in real close here. Usually these were done. I'm not sure how even this got printed. The only real this is in really good shape too. I picked this up at a library bookstore. Oh, dang, this book, I'm not careful. Thing out, there we go. And there's a further on the back here, and I don't know exactly. This looks more British than American, considering the title. The worn part is on the spine. That's pretty worn. But there's the American. Now the Liberty Bell is also embossed in, as is the title. I just thought it was really neat, and I just realized I'm on the wrong page to watch to see if anyone came in here. Here we go. If you do watch, click up the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Then I thank all that have been subscribing. I suspect that by the end of the month, I'll probably have a lot more because I hope to do mostly Inktober lives all every day. There's a lot of artwork in here. I'm not sure where these illustrations came from because they're not the same person. They're done in very many different styles. So it appears they were picked up along the way. A lot of work. I mean, just getting that in here wasn't easy in 1906. Well, not easy. Today, a breeze. I should scan this and put it up for Thanksgiving. Pilgrims going to church. How dare they? Dare go to church. Anyway, that really, really nice. And where are any of these illustrations today? Trash in the bin, never to be seen of again. As likely whatever I draw today will similar fate. I'm putting this over here. I did see posted on the Neil Adams Facebook page that the famous Superman picture illustration he did of Superman ripping the kryptonite chains off is going to be up on Heritage Auctions. Auctions. It's going to be one of the original art auctions. They have a bunch of them, and that should be very interesting. as I sold a bunch of artwork through Heritage years ago. I agree with someone who posted that it will definitely reach the hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's a Neil Adams original. It was the image. That image was not just put on a Superman cover, but was reused and reused and reused all over the world for involving other Superman covers, but also for various collateral things that DC sold. It was quite something. Now, what to draw for, as I'm trying to draw something every day, and on the heels of Inktober, maybe I'll try drawing a monster. Why not? Try, listen to me. Maybe a Superman monster. So I got a wire. I was on the road today, running around just a little bit. I see myself running around a lot this weekend. Hope to be. I may do some lives on the road. We'll see. Because Inktober, little dashes and things. Just start drawing, see what happens. Oh, these pens. And if Sean the archivist comes by, or if he sees this, I don't believe he's here now, but these pens I went to Pop Shelf today, and these pens have gone up $1. Now, I'm not sure why. That's a mighty big jump. They were $2. They are now $3. That's a big jump. I mean, that's a third jump. That's a 30% markup. Maybe 75. How does that work? It's a lot. I went and bought one because I want to see. I should have bought something else. I buy a little $3 pen. I said, I'm hoping to keep them open. No, I need to buy 1,000 of them if they have 1,000. They still have a good selection of pens. What should this monster be? I think a key to doing a monster is to try not to draw something that would fit in reality. And here I have, I've basically drawn as I would think of a skull and a nose and a mouth. Maybe I'll make it a different kind of nose. Some more elephantish. But why would a monster even breathe? I once did this, considered various ways that a monster could be. How do you make something look otherworldly and not look like it has anything to do with us? And it's impossible, because then how do people relate to it when you do that? But I tried. Basically, you draw a blob. No eyes, no nothing. I probably should have announced I was doing this. Most of Inktober will probably be on this, just something I do. I'll try to post something about it. Very interested in see what Chad draws. Chad is a very accomplished cartoonist, but I know he really keeps, kind of like I do. We have a framework, and you always work the same framework. And I mean, basically, as I said, 2 eyes, as you would a human. I should have done that. But here, I'll make it worse. I'll make an ear like you would. I guess if I try drawing monsters for Inktober, I'm going to try to not draw them so they look human-ish, which is hard. Yeah, I'm indenting his eyeballs. I'm still thinking of a skeletal framework, which is part of the mistake I'm making. Now, Chad will be penciling his and not making them up as I am right now. That makes it more of a challenge because you can't fix problems as you're penciling when I'm doing it this way. It's more fun this way. It is fun. You never know what you're doing. No one else does neither. Probably have some hairs coming. Maybe just hairs coming out of his ears. Here's one that's tied in a knot. What else can I do with this guy? I wish I'd done the trunk. It looks too much like a trunk. Just striking me. Maybe he's kind of hunched. Storytelling side, I'm making it hard to tell the story because I can't tell where the back is and where the head is. It's quite far away from my happy kitties, isn't it? And just like how I like to draw whatever off the top of my head, it's it is good to think of a few elements ahead of time, which I didn't do. I'm just making this up. But if you're trying to make something that's otherworldly, think of something that you know or like, and you can just combine into it. That makes it easier to create whatever. For me, I'm just used to doing this, so don't follow me. I've been doing this for more than 46 years. I'm used to making things up. Well, look for this month. I'll be doing a number of events, which I don't usually do. I wish I was doing a happy animal event. I have none of those planned. I ought to put myself, find out if there's somebody like me, come draw some happy animals at an event. I'd like to do that. It'll be fun. All the organizations I'm with, I should. I don't have too much for fun. The event stuff is starting in Florida. Events everywhere. He's on a rock. He's got a tail. Actually, that has a little whip on it, maybe this does too. It would be interesting if you had a tail and it looked like your ear. I'm going to be on the road coming this Saturday and Sunday to some extent. Sunday I'll be going out to Reddick, Florida. I'm going to try to hit a hiking trail, and I'll try to do a live, which has never gone well. I need to find someone, a hiking pal, to go with me to help me with that, to handle the video stuff. Now, what to do with the rest of his leg? How's that looking? Oops, I better dip that down a bit so you bottom of the page. I'm only going to be here till about 8, and I'll drift away. I wonder what he's looking at. It almost looks like he's looking at something. Maybe I show something. Maybe he's looking at a happy kitty. Debating about making a trip down to Miami. There's a big event, a big thing happening on the 14th. Well, to someone like me, it's a big event as a Florida historian. There's a marker going up for the Fleischer animation studios, and from those studios that moved from New York to Miami in the 30s came the Superman, the best Superman, animated Superman cartoon, anything film-wise involving Superman. Those are the best, in my opinion. Betty Boop and so much else made right in Miami. Finally, there's been an effort to do a marker down there for a long time. I'd love to go to be there for that. It's a 5.5 hour drive is the problem. See, now I've made my storytelling a little more tough, haven't I? That's my problem. I gotta fix it. I am thinking of the skeletal here, barrel chest and all. I'll post this over in the posting area of this YouTube, and over, of course, I should be, and if you get a chance, click the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Also, an artistic whimsy, Rob Smith Jr. on Facebook. Now, Miami Way's where my family's from. I need to go visit their graves. It gives me a reason to go down there. I just learned about it, though. I didn't. I've been following the story of trying to get that up, but I lost track of it somewhere. There's been an effort to put that up for 15 years or so. I think it's not easy. I've been involved with putting those up. It's not easy. And it's not the it's bureaucracy. Getting Tallahassee to cooperate. You got to get the land. You got to get a space of land that you can put it that is a public place where people can come and see it. You can't put it on private. Perchance the studios are now owned by the Miami and Dade County are consolidated, which my grandfather was part of that. So it's the city of Miami, Dade County owns the property. So it's a little easier to get signed up than it would be, but it still has taken about 15 years. All right, so here is a how's that look? Let me sit back here and take a peek at it from a distance. Oh, you can't really see the whole thing. There we go. Some alien landscape. Science fiction is not my thing. Don't care for it. That makes this even harder for someone like me to do. I wasn't thinking of space alien. I was starting to think of monster. But I turned it into a space alien. I see it more as. So tomorrow will be October 1st, Rabbit. So drawing some rabbits. Also, it's the beginning of Cattober, and well, I kind of started the monster early because the others are. I guess I did kind of do Cattober, didn't I? So this is kind of this kind of combines it all: Inktober, and the monsters, and the Cattober. And I should be back tomorrow. I'm not sure about what time. Maybe 7, maybe some other time. But thank you all for being here. And this is Rob Smith. And if you're wondering, I'm using a zebra. Now I'll show this because Sean, the archivist, was able to scan this and found the pens online. If you are good, this is a good pen. As I said, but it just go up a whole $1. Thank you for being here. We'll see y'all next time. Rob Smith. Take care. Good night. Good night.